Okay, so I'm not really sure of what your data looks like and how it's formatted. Here I've got 2,500 records, and I've got 6 columns of training. Here I've got 15,000 records because I can have as many columns as I like. They're in 2 tables that you said you had. Here I'm using checkboxes to filter, and in the other system I'm using drop downs. So the checkboxes return 787. Now if I filter the same thing on this thing, it just returns, I think, 62. Yeah, 62. And that's because one's an and one's an or. And there's only 1 line per record, whereas the other one has 3 lines if it has 2 records. So now if we filter this, this will go down to 16, and this will actually increase because the or gives you more records. So both of these are easy to do in Alpha, and we can have a look at how I've done it. They're different list controls, as you can see, and they're working with different tables. So in this one I've done a join in the way that you said you'd done it, and I've used the checkbox there. So all I've done basically is a join, and then I've concatenated 2 fields to make the break field, and it's that straightforward. I don't know what other data you want. This argument's not required, so we can just remove it. Can look down and see the break field, and the break is on this concatenated field that I call break. So if we look at the button, we'll see that Alpha does all the work for us. So we've just got the filter a list, and then we just use the list, return, or Alpha returns the values from the check from us, but we must allow QBE. So in this one I've done it in a different way. So the AND filter, I filter on each of those drop downs. So very, very simple table, just displaying every field in the table, and when we press the button we filter on the fields selected. So again, no QBF this time, QBE this time, but each of the fields now are individual. So we filter, that reduces it, we filter again, it reduces it again, and it just goes on in that